impact your life this morning, because this has a role to play in our lives today. He institutes the Lord's Supper. This was part of a greater meal going on that was called the Passover together. They would sit down for this Passover meal and they would remember what God had done in their lives. So here's Jesus sitting with his disciples during this Passover feast, and he says this in verse 26. Now as they were eating, Jesus took bread, and after blessing it, broke it and gave it to the disciples, because Jesus said, "This is my body." People have taken that phrase from the scripture and have taken it in a literal sense, that when we take the Lord's Supper, it transformed into his literal body. This is where they get that from. And just to be clear, we do not believe that. The water doesn't save anybody. Only Jesus saves, but what they are doing is professing publicly before everybody that they have given their life to Jesus. The old them is dead, and the new them is walking with Christ. The water is symbolic. The Lord's Supper, the second ordinance that we practice in our church, is symbolic for remembering and pausing